now set for the running of the 1987 Bendigo Cup, worth $60,000. Runners arriving at the stalls. And Phil, it's going to be a great race. Quickly, your selection.
Well, I think it'll be a great race, and Sand Song, that's where the money is, and that's the one we'll go for. Fourth in the Dalgety.
He's on your screen now, and let's go across to Ted Ryan as he talks with Darren Murphy.
Well, first of all, Darren, how are you at the present moment after that fall today from Fair Pearl?
Oh, I'm fine now. Ted, I bruised my right leg quite a bit, but the bruising's coming out, and I'm very happy with my fitness.
Right, today, Sand Song. She looks a pretty good ride on the race after a very good fourth in the Dalgety.
Well, the field's fallen away quite a bit. I didn't think it was a very strong race at all. Sand Song probably lacks a little bit of dash in the race. It just keeps grinding away. But with the scratch of the Nirvana Red Man, I suppose she's got to be a reasonable chance in the race.
Well, Darren Briscoe, pretty good ride to pick up. Your first ride aboard him, but he's very smart.
He's a smart horse. He's a nice staying type of horse. He ran third in the Adelaide Derby, only got beaten a short margin, so I don't think distance will be any worry to him.
He's nicely weighted too, 52 kilos, Darren, on the scale of weights.
He's well weighted, you know, he's a horse like he can run the journey out, and it's a pretty even race, and he, like I said, you have to stay to sort of win these races, and this horse can.
Well, Therese, Flying Eskimo, it must have been a big thrill to win the Horsham Cup on him.
Yes, it was a big thrill, especially when I didn't think I won it. I thought the horse on the inside had won, so it was really good.
What about the run at Flemington last start, 7th to Globetrotter? That must have been a pretty good run on the Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah, he did go a really good race. He was stepping up a lot in distance, and he just found the last 100 metres, just got to him, and he just got tired the last 100 metres. But he's worked well since, so he should go well today.
The 2200, coming back to 2200, probably be in his favour.
Yeah.
Well, there's Therese Payne, the rider of Flying Eskimo, going into the stalls now, and Phil Gibbs, it's going to be a great race, so let's say good afternoon once again to Bruce McAvaney.
Thanks very much for that, Alan, and it really will be a wonderful race. Big crowd, as we've said, and a classic start here in the straight, 2200 metres. We've had some very good horses over the years win this race. Savage, what a good horse he was, going back a few years now. Al Dwayne was a recent winner. Watts Brewing, Gold Deck a couple of years ago. Only a couple to come up. Sand Song to come up with Flying Eskimo and Priceless Prince. Priceless Prince is set. Flying Eskimo will be the last. I thought he looked magnificent on the way to the barrier. Nothing wrong with Brisk if you backed him or Sand Song. Native caught the rails runner. Mighty Dom in 2. And Fiery Winella. Sir Rhythmic, the Grand National hurdle winner of 2 years ago. Owned by Darryl Bulldog. Marmalita. Light on ready. Set. Sir Rhythmic Towie. Stand well, they'll go. Racing. Sir Rhythmic ran up at the start. Mandator missed it a bit. Native caught away well. Brisk bounced out quickly with Direct Mail and Alternate coming across from the outside with Flying Eskimo. Mighty Dom, Marmalita, then Roman Luck midfield. Sir Rhythmic well back. Sand Song, Peter Bird, Fiery Winella, Mandator. Hollinger second last and Priceless Prince last of all. 1800 out. Direct Mail is going to cross over in front of Alternate. Brisk is third. Native caught the rail fourth. Then Mighty Dom, Flying Eskimo 3 deep, but gets in 2 deep. Then Marmalita, Fiery Winella. Roman Luck trapped very wide on the first turn. So Rhythmic checked off its heels. A half to Mandator the rail. Wonder Sand Song, who settled down well, but is well back in the field. Priceless Prince third last, second last Peter Bird and Hollinger. 1500 out and Direct Mail pulling hard, a length and a half. Alternate pulling as well. Brisk on the outside, 3 deep Flying Eskimo. Payne's going forward, then Native caught. So Rhythmic 4 wide around the outside from Roman Luck, Mighty Dom, Marmalita 3 deep. There's no pace on the cup at all. Then Fiery Winella further back, Mandator in between horses, Sand Song. Wonder Peter Bird, a half to Priceless Prince and a length Hollinger. 1200 out and Flying Eskimo's cut loose to lead. About a length to Direct Mail who kicks up on the rail. Alternate next, so Rhythmic still 3 wide. 2 to Brisk who settled pretty well. Native caught the rail. Wonder Roman Luck around the outside of Peter Bird improving 4 wide. Then Mighty Dom, a length Mandator, Marmalita on the fence, Fiery Winella. Sand Song's only got 2 behind her there, Priceless Prince and Hollinger. They start to pack at the 800 and Direct Mail about a neck in front of Flying Eskimo. 3 wide, Sir Rhythmic in the centre, Alternate. Brisk is back on the fence, Native caught in front of him with Roman Luck and Peter Bird around the outside with Priceless Prince. Brisk might need a bit of luck, then Marmalita. Sand Song back second last, Hollinger in front of it with Mandator, Mighty Dom and Fiery Winella. On the turn, 400 out, Flying Eskimo going pretty well, about a half direct male. Brisk about to get out with a run, then Alternate, Native Court, Mighty Dom and Sansong well back. Flying Eskimo at the 250 with direct male. Here's Brisk with a mighty run, then Alternate, Sansong, Leighton, Priceless Prince. Flying Eskimo in front, Brisk is challenging hard though. Gouchy pulls the whip, Flying Eskimo's a neck in front of Brisk. T-Pain riding hard, Brisk won't quite get Flying Eskimo, they hit it. I think Flying Eskimo's one of the nose for Therese. With Brisk on the outside and then Mighty Dom and Alternate. A thrilling finish. Behind them, Sansong, Mandator, then Roman Luck, further back Native Court. In that group of horses would have been Cerrhythmic with Peter Bird, Marmalita, Hollinger and Fiery Wanella. This is above of the head, but I think Therese might have just hung on Flying Eskimo. It's a magnificent finish. Gouchy had gone for Brisk here and he looked like he'd pinged straight past Flying Eskimo. Therese Payne pulls the whip now. And third 12, which is Mighty Dom. 3, 4 and 12 for Therese Payne. What a magnificent win for her. Officially fourth is Alternate, and fifth has gone to number 7, which is Sansong, which got a mile back, absolutely out of her ground. She was third last before the turn and has made up some good ground. But Flying Eskimo was trapped deep early. I thought it was an excellent ride by Therese Payne. She decided to go around them when there was no pace on at all. She sat outside the leader and she was always in a good position. And Ted Ryan has a very proud trainer with him at the moment, Paddy Payne. Let's join Ted.
Well, Pat, congratulations on a great ride by young Therese.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Do you think there's any doubt in the run home that she's going to hold on?
Yes, I thought it was a big doubt towards the line. That horse came very hard at her on the post.
That was a good, strong ride by Therese against the boys.
Yes, she rides pretty good.
Did she ride to instructions? That's the main...
She did, yeah. She had to sit quiet for as long as she could.
Well, Pat, it must be a thrill for your late wife and, you know, to win a race like this.
Lovely to win. Lovely to win anywhere.
Congratulations, Pat.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well, there's Therese Payne coming back to scale, and a tremendous ovation from the 12,000 odd people here at Bendigo this afternoon. We can tell you on the win tote, it jumped, showing $3.55 a win and $1.10 the place. Number 4 is second, and that is Brisk, showing approximately 80 cents. And the third placer, getter in number 12, Mighty Dom, should return about $2.40. So it's a very popular victory for Ballarat in winning the Bendigo Cup this afternoon, worth $60,000. And very shortly, Ted Ryan will talk to the winning jockey, Therese Payne. That comes up after this break. Cup day here in central Victoria, a fine and cool day, correct weight, and we can tell you that number 3, Flying Eskimo, paid $3.55 a win and $1.10 the place. Let's take you now to Ted Ryan with a very happy Therese Payne.
Therese, what a great thrill winning the Bendigo Cup, especially for your late mother.
It was a big thrill, especially when I thought he might have just got beaten. I didn't know it won until I got back and saw the number on the stand. That made it even better.
Therese, you took him to the front about 1,000 metres out. Was that the plan?
We didn't really have a plan. We just thought we'd just see how he jumped and see how he was going. But the pace was fairly slow in front and he was pulling fairly hard, so I just let him stride along.
Did you try and save with Darren in the photo?
Pardon?
Did you try and save with Darren in the photo?
Yeah, he's only got a very short sprint, so I've got to hold him up as long as possible, but even then I thought I might have just got beaten.
But now the numbers in the frame and you won the Bendigo Cup. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
There's Ted Ryan talking with a very happy Therese Payne, and there you see on the screen today's winner, Flying Eskimo. It's our pleasure now to welcome to the microphone Jeff Tawney, who's the president of the Ballarat Turf Club, and it all happens for you next Wednesday, Jeff.
It does, Alan, and I hope we have as good a day as this. Congratulations to Bendigo, and we'll certainly be trying.
Yeah, and of course you've got some pretty good horses racing on.
We've got that
Wednesday,
one, and he's
haven't you?
trained at Ballarat, and he'll be there, I'll bet, Phil.
Yeah,
I'm a red man's going to start, yeah. And Brisk, of course, won the Gold Nugget, so those three will make a pretty even field, but it's a similar sort of entry. We're sister cities and we have sister sort of cup meetings. It'll be as big and bigger day as Bendigo are having today, I'm sure. We only hope it's better. The weather will be great too.
Of course, Phil, everyone will see it on the 6, 8 and 10 networks next Wednesday afternoon.
Thanks
We'll look
to you.
forward
Thanks,
to it.
Alan. Good
Okay,
luck.
then we'll be back with Bendigo right after this break. Right, well, welcome back here. We're standing by for the presentation ceremony with the totes on Flying Eskimo showing $3.55 for the win and $1.10 the place. The second place getter, number 4, Brisk, showing 80 cents, and the third place getter to number 12, Mighty Dom, paying $2.40. The Quinella, $6, and the trifecta, $231.20. We stand by now for the presentation ceremony and to introduce the guest this afternoon. Here is committee man Paul Shawball.
Number 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the races today and to introduce the president of the Bendigo Jockey Club, Mr. Jock Granter.
Thank you, Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, well, as president, I'm very, very proud, and I stand here on behalf of my committee and say welcome to you all. I hope that you're all enjoying yourselves and having a successful and pleasant day. It's my pleasure to once again thank Mercedes-Benz, represented by Peter Marshall, and Bendigo Motor Company by Jeff Taylor for their sponsorship for this, our Bendigo Cup meeting. And we are greatly indebted to both of these companies for their support and sponsorship over a number of years. And we sincerely hope that it will continue. Might I say congratulations to the Payne family. You look in your book and the whole Payne family are associated with this horse, and it's a great thing. Paddy Payne, the trainer, said to me just before I went to the microphone that it's Ladies' Day because a lady won, or a lady jockey won the first race, the hurdle race, and now Therese Payne has won the Bendigo Cup. To make the presentation, I must introduce to you Peter Marshall of Mercedes and say thank you to Peter for your sponsorship.
Thank you very much, Mr. Granter. Mr. President, Mayor of Bendigo, Councilman Ann Curvis, members of the committee, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I had come out here with a predetermined speech in my mind, but having watched Therese Payne win that race, I've changed my thoughts completely. I don't know whether any of you are aware, but it is the very first time that a lady rider has won the Bendigo Cup, and it was a well-deserved and fantastic win. So it's certainly Ladies' Day in more ways than one. It doesn't seem like 12 months since I was last here to present this trophy, but I know during that time that the President and his committee and the racecourse staff have worked untiringly to make today such a great success. In fact, the whole Bendigo Cup Carnival. Bendigo Racecourse would have to be one of the finest racecourses in provincial Victoria. And I know personally that I love coming here each year, and I hope we can continue that. But without further ado, I would like now to congratulate those connected with the winner, the Payne family, and in particular, Paddy Payne, who both owns and trains the horse, and Theresa Payne for a fantastic win. Thank you very much. and to the winning owner, trainer, and everything, I'd like to present this trophy. Thank you.
Mr. President, members and committee of the Bendigo Jockey Club, I wish to thank the sponsors of these lovely trophies, Mercedes-Benz. It was a lovely win, it was a great thrill. I wish to thank Therese, Mr. Rees, they're doing a good job with the horse. And thank my kids at home who work well for me. Thank you.
And now to Therese Payne, the first lady jockey to win the Bendigo Cup. I'd like to present the punch bowl set. Thank you.
I'd just like to thank the Bendigo Jockey Club, Mercedes-Benz for donating the trophy, and Dad for putting me on the horse, and all the kids at home. Thanks.
Well, there's the winning jockey, a very proud Therese Payne, and I guess the Payne family, Philip from Ballarat, will be very, very proud of the whole way that Paddy has trained the horse, the way that Therese rode it, and the way that the rest of the kids have prepared the horse around the stable.
Well, they've always been a very close family, haven't they?
Well, how did you see Bendigo Cup Day 87?
I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's always a great day up here, and now, of course, we must look forward to next week to the Ballarat Cup on all stations. You're viewing now, and that will be from 2:30 until 3:30 next Wednesday.
Well, Phil, do you see any horses here in the Cup that might front up again next week and could be a danger?
Oh, well, of course, Flying Eskimo will front up, and Brisk will front up, and I'm a Red Man will be in.
Yes, he was very impressive winning Kyneton last week, and I'm sure that George Hanlon will have him cherry ripe, and he's the Country Cup's king at the moment, and I'm a Red Man is certainly a big chance. Well, thanks very much for having company of you here in Bendigo again this year, Phil.
I've enjoyed your company, and I've enjoyed being up here with Bruce McAvaney and Ted.
And all the crew. The countdowns have been good.
They've been excellent.
And the crowd's been great. About 12,000 here for Bendigo Cup Day, Mercedes-Benz Bendigo Cup. So let's hope that you have backed the winner here at Bendigo's Cup Carnival, and don't forget to come back tomorrow afternoon, a great 9-event program starting at 12:15. So we hope you'll join us then for another presentation on this station.
This has been another TV8 Sports presentation.